What up, anime fans? I am back on another video with episode 2 of Chain Soldier. I'm so sorry this is late. It's my fault. My fault. 2 days late. I just began to watch a lot of stuff on YouTube. I found this channel called The Best Thing, where they have a lot of feed songs from popular anime or just regular music videos. It's pretty cool. I even found the full openings to the first and second opening, both versions of the first and second opening of Pokemon Horizons. I think the second one's my favorite. It's just so brilliant, energetic, and catchy. Yeah. You won't both the episodes on their full. I promise to get back to Pokemon Horizons. I swear. I think I might watch the dub tomorrow. I thought I was going to do it yesterday, but I forgot. Anyway, the US release date for Pokemon Horizons released. It's released in March instead of February. Yeah, it's been delayed by a month. You can look this up on official Pokemon YouTube. So you can look up official Pokemon accounts. So, yeah, your Americans will be getting even later. Speaking of Netflix, I had a big old NANI moment when I looked through the Netflix earlier. I actually did say that, by the way. I literally said NANI, which means what in Japanese. I think that's my favorite saying when I say this on this channel. Also, I also did some anime merch recently. I tried all of it, something on Buy. I pre-ordered a wonderful Precure toy and ordered some 2 dolls. Yes, dolls. I'll be displaying them on this channel, hopefully, my first merch reviews. Because the dates are. The wonderful Precure merch will be releasing sometime in March, maybe. I don't know exactly day. But we get a full version. But we could be getting a full version of the wonderful Precure opening. And maybe next month or so. It depends on the time. But yeah. Anyway, the only moment I found out on Netflix is that the first episode of Egghead is on Netflix UK. I am not joking. Like, you can literally just watch it on Crunchyroll, yes, but we do not have One Piece on Netflix UK. Other than the live action adaptation and the movie Stampede. Those are the only One Piece content we have on there, but now they're playing the Egghead arc on the sea. Right. Why now? Since America gets on Netflix there. Seriously, I think it was back in 2022 that One Piece came to Netflix in the US, but not here, which is odd. But hopefully they fill out over time. I think Netflix should be the streaming home for the One Piece, the remake of the original anime, which adapts the manga faithfully from start to finish, no episodes and stuff. So it's obviously still developing, but I think Netflix should get the streaming rights back to the popularity of the live action adaptation, and then Worthy, and it gets a whole eyes on the series. And in America, he will get to watch that alongside the original anime. Early purposes. That's a good marketing move. Since the live action adaptation was popular, it makes sense for Netflix to actually get streaming rights to the remake. Sure, limited its viewing, but Netflix has made good anime since I recently watched Pokemon Concierge. You can check that out if you want to. It's pretty good. I recommend it. But yeah, I'm surprised but that's what I think they should do. Get the One Piece on Netflix. Get the One Piece on the service. Now bolster subscriptions with anime fans because again, One Piece is one of the biggest successful animes and manga of the late and early 21st century. 20th and 21st century. It's one of the biggest successes. I can admit that. So it's surprised they have the Egghead arc on the UK Netflix. Like, if you live in the UK, go look at Netflix now. You find the Egghead, first episode of the Egghead arc on the site. Which released in Japan last week. Yeah, last Sunday, January 7th. Today is Saturday, January 13th. birthday on the 16th. My sister's birthday's on the 16th too. We also got a few more weeks till Persona 3 Reload comes out, along with Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash. Yeah, it really surprised me that the One Piece, One Piece is out on Netflix UK. Oh, no. Chain Soldier Episode 2. It's alright. All I know is that they got the first few pages of Chapter 2, but other than that, up to the dinner scene, but other than that, they actually adapt Chapter 3. Why? Not in serious. What the hell's going on? At least episode 1 felt like exactly the entire chapter. It just cut out some content for some reason. What is going on there? This is not faithful. It's not all taking liberties of the story, as it makes it good. Like the Blue Exorcist 2 as an anime. Yes, it pissed off a lot of manga fans that deviating the story. But it actually was actually not bad storylines. There's some pretty interesting storylines in there. They actually really tackle the good characters. So, yeah. Anime Kazai Kato realized that elements into the manga. Oh yeah, by the way, my mom and parents are out right now somewhere. I don't know where. So I'm home alone right now. That's for thank God. At least I can do my videos in peace. What surprised me is that about this episode is that I think it's a late night anime in Japan. This is a Shonen Jump series, by the way. For boys. Not adult boys. No. This is probably Jump Plus for young boys. Now it shows targeted towards young boys. You know? But not adult men. Not old. Like, Young Jump's always targeting the younger audience, but even this is Jump Plus, I did not expect seeing nudity. I expect that in the manga because manga censorship is quite different to anime censorship. At least that's why he spoke. But damn. Damn. I expect that type of stuff with JoJo. Like the nudity was censored in Hell's Paradise a bit. Raising the nipples on the female. Yeah. So let's get to this episode. So I was right about the whole thing about the starting point. That the whole opening monologue is going to be every episode, but it's shortened for the rest of the series. I talked more about that last time, but it seems that has a connection. We'll see how episode 3 handles. I don't know what's going on. But this is not bad. I don't know why they felt the need to cut down most of the story on the manga. I don't know why he's had to cut down most of the story in the manga into the anime. It's weird. Okay. Also got Mrs. Kobayashi's Dragon Maid Season 1 on DVD. It's a good anime. But I'm gonna watch it sub due to that crappy line. I think it was in Season 2 or Season 1, I can't remember. I did watch Season 1 a while ago, years ago actually, but you know. Oh, I mean. So, when I get time, I plan to give Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid a watch. Both seasons, and then I'll be ready for Season 3 if that gets announced. Also, plan to get the manga read on one of the apps they got. Also, I basically beat Persona 4 Golden. And I got the Golden ending too. You know, saving Marie, having a happy ending. But it seems that I did not get the fucking epilogue. I looked it up and It's supposed to unlock right after that. I said it did, I just did not know how to view it. I don't know. I'm gonna look up a guide for that when I replay it. But for specific review purposes. So you're gonna go to each storyline as they refer to as arcs. Personified guys. Let me see. Also to Persona 3, both Makoto Yuki and Kotone Shiori stories. I'm gonna play Persona 4, Arena, and Ultimax. Which is one game now combined together. It's a fighting game. I don't hate fighting games, I like them. I tried playing Street Fighter recently though, and I'm shit at it. Like, I don't know what controls to press. I really hate that with fighting games. They don't tell you what controls you need to do. That makes you figure out yourself. I don't like that. That's not. Many people was gonna get confused and lose straight away if they don't understand the controls. That's annoying. Anyway, let's just get through it. So after the opening, Yuki's cleaning the place. It seems to be a scene cut. Yeah, it actually seems to be a scene cut for the start of chapter 2. The Kyoga ends up. I think that's. He says he's already living at the door at this point. So yeah, he's cleaning and did a good job. Well, the location itself isn't great. And he's tapped by a. Is he one of those monsters? Hey, then he shows up talking. And basically, the 7 squads in a pretty bad location. They were attacked, but the barrier protects them. That's it, because she's telling him what was all the gate. The Himari shows up. That's the other one who change her body into weapons. Basically, he's scolding her for not working. Weapons comes. Tells her to get dinner ready. It's serious late cut. It's like alteration here. In the manga, he's obviously mentioning how people got characters do that. Hey, basically the green haired girl, so basically Himari is a bitchy character. You know what I mean? Just basically she's a silly bitchy girl. Basically saying he's very grateful that they even allow him to live here. So yeah, cooks the dinner. I mean, it's good. And he realizes that he's not getting good being hero. Anyway, he asks about Obio, but he's stuck in and stuff. Basically saying that when monster attacks, they'll lead him until he just does the cleaner stuff. That makes it annoying, but Imari basically threatens him, saying, "And not to don't complain." But Kyoko tells her to stand down. But basically says that if he messes up anything, she'll do what we can. Now, this is where we get divergence in the manga. Because the manga actually has a set up fight sequence, but that entire part was cut. So it's streamlined to adapt chapter 3. The whole episode, the whole chapter was about reward for fighting. Entire bit was cut. Might be due to the low sexual tension, but they allowed nipples to be shown. And he only has the sexual tension in episode 1. I don't get why they cut down most of the story. Anyway. So yeah, Yuki doing some cleaning. In the watchtower. And accidentally seeing Himari naked. We couldn't hide from when she sees him. This is probably show nipples. I was not expecting that. Like, anybody that was publishing Shonen Jump, especially Jump, mostly do. It's weird. But again, JoJo can say fuck. But those scenes were cut. So I'm confused why. I thought anime have restrictions when it comes to that scene. Unless it was like night. I guess they got lucky. Man, as I get caught by Shusu, who's able to change her size. Basically using the as blackmail, making him her slave. That scene company ended chapter 2 and carries over into chapter 3. As he wants to do all kinds of work. The anime actually adds a Saint Seiya reference, was so interesting though. Yeah, someone added in the anime, not in the manga. So he's supposed to do some work. Tries to go from that doesn't work. And another picture seeing him holding her panties. He's really annoyed. He starts speaking, maybe Kyoko won't be so pissed if he does get like even she does tell him. When she sees Kyoko, then he sees Kyoko and Himari fighting, sparring us. As he sees Kyoko take down a monster with just one hit. That scares him. Anyway, May shows up. They know that she, Himari, and Kyoko will be going out on a mission for a bit. So leaving the house just to him and Shuzu. Also even have a massage. I don't know, he gives her a massage because he's supposed to, obviously. He's not actually talking. He doesn't tell anything about. He says especially his sister, but he doesn't tell her that she's gone. Or so we think. I might have a theory on that. I'll go wrong. I mean, she has some similar to. Shushu has some similar to Cell, but. So, she's more of a combat. She's like Akihiko, likes combat. Akihiko from Persona 3. So she makes it fun to fight. That's why she gave the living motto. Because she wants to kick ass. Basically, she wants to risk her life fighting. Here's actually a change in the manga. The anime makes. See, we get some Nintendo references in the story. Yeah, as you see here, we can see a Nintendo Switch. The anime actually adds some more consoles like like a Famicom, which is the Japanese version of the NES. And the game they're playing is basically shows into a game of a fighting game. And we see the loser strips down. Now they're back now, are they? And he's supposed to play. Now In the manga, it was obviously a parody of the popular Nintendo fighting game Street Fighter. And just as they play the Switch, I assume they're playing the 30th anniversary collection. They actually outplayed Street Fighter in the anime, but in the manga, it was obviously different. See here, it's directly. Most likely got. So I they got permission from Nintendo. Actually, no, it's not Nintendo exclusive game, so they're allowed to do it. But they did get permission from Nintendo to show the console, the Switch, and some old consoles in the anime. They, so they got permission from Capcom, the company that made the game. So yeah, so they play the 30th anniversary collection, which you can play now. I think it's Street Fighter 2 we're playing because the Street Fighter on the 30th anniversary collection, it's the fucking NES version. Yeah, the whole console port. The crappy low quality one, not the original arcade version. Why? I don't get why. Should be an easy fix. Just to just able to reprogram the chip and play this the console. It's not that fucking hard. At least I think. But anyway, Yuki loses. Wants him to shut down. He tries to yell it, but nothing works. As she pins him down, as soon as she pins him down, we're going giant. And she hasn't seen his wiener. Big man, it's small. Oh. Anyway, the attack by monster was pretty big and damage to the area. So Kyoko goes big and fights it. Juicer, I mean, sorry. I get mixed up. And we have an Ultra reference. The first one in 2024. Not yet. Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush got an Ultra reference to the last arc. You know that pose. The Giant Doll Light. Ikari Giant. I don't know the Japanese name for Giant. Actually, that 2 chapters 4 as well. But she doesn't be here, but another one sticks up there. It's actually, she's using a lot of, Yu-Gi-Oh's find a way to transform without Kyoko. Try using bits of her clothing. Actually says he transforms, except it's only half his body. Oh well. Manages to defeat it. And I'll be on the move. And he transforms back. He ends up in Shusu's bosom. Yeah, she's here. So yeah. And she then notices that he isn't wearing the towel. They know he's going to be butt naked. And she sees his pee again. So, yeah. Hey, Gilga's help. Gilga's basically helping him with his back. Doing some chiropractic. Chiropractic. What is the term again? Hey. Gilga's skull shoo. Basically has to do the cleaning with Yuki. And she has anyway, she shows a video, she got a perfect picture of him. Yeah, got this. You want to see your tree as It was what's happening. It's gonna be something less of his life. Well, we get a last bit of dialogue from Shushu, but only we can hear. And then not letting you go, Yuki. And the entire chapter. Chapter 5 was entirely being cut from the story. Instead, they had a scene in. They actually had a scene on chapter 5, at the end of chapter 5. But added some more scenes of some soldiers getting beaten up. As a woman first slave, we will see somehow knows who Yuki is. Basically saying, I wonder if he's coming to Mato, so I better go see him. If so, I better go see him. They cut another chapter. So the demon she's controlling, her slave, is actually seemingly the demon that killed Kyoko's parents, where we see in the opening. Okay, I wish they did not reveal that, even though it's shown, it's pretty obvious. Oh well. And that was episode 2. I'm still annoyed they cut some chapters. They literally cut half of chapter. They cut 2.5 chapters. 1.5 chapters. Like, they cut half of chapter 4. They cut half of chapter 2, I mean. And it season chapter 3. chapters 3 and 4. And cut out most of chapter 5, which is a date episode. Which is a date episode. Instead, let's seriously reveal this new villain. I'm also going to be ducked to the next chapter into episode 3. Or it could be waiting now. This feels like very Russian plot. Sure, it's mostly episodic manga, so I think they just want to get to this action straight away, but I don't know. It must be a reason, but, well, doesn't make sense to me. We'll just want to see. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please thumbs up. I want to see more, subscribe to the channel. And Okshima, because they always because of the video. I'll see you guys later for MASH Season 2. The rest is Season 3. Kill Phoenix out.